Hi again, good morning. Going to do a day in the life in Prague today. Never done one before. It should be interesting, got a few places to show you. So let's get started. That's breakfast taken care of. It's a nice day today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to two parks in the city. One is in a place called Andel, which translates to angel. You'll see what I mean when I get there. Both parks have great views, you're going to see them too. Then we're going to head across the city to the TV tower. And yeah, anytime the weather is nice, I try to be outside really, but I'm doing a fitness challenge at the minute, so that's another reason to be there. Should be a fun day. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so arrived at Andel. It's basically like a bit of a transportation hub. If I spin the camera around, you'll see there's trams going in and out of here. It's like a crossroad to different parts of the city. And it's also a bit of a, like there's a shopping precinct here. There's a market going on, a spring market, so I'm going to take you there first, and then we'll go up to the park, which has a great view of the city. Oh, and I needed to point out these sticks. At Easter time, girls get whipped on Easter Monday morning, and it's supposed to keep them young and beautiful for the following year. Probably a bit out of date in today's world, but okay, that was a nice little stroll in the market. Now let's go up to the park and hope that the sun keeps his hat on. So there is the park up there, and to get to the park you can either come through the mall, which is here, or you can walk around it. Obviously it's set up on a hill, so there's going to be a few steps to climb. Alright, made it to the top. As you can see, beautiful view. I'm going to do my press-ups that are part of this fitness challenge, but I'm not actually going to do it here because this is kind of very gravelly and there's a railing that's going to kind of spoil the view. So I'm just going to do it a little bit down the hill here. I'll be doing it here, just close to that yellow bush where the shadow of the tree is. So hopefully we'll get this view in the background. That building right away in the distance is the TV tower with the restaurant at the top, and that's where I'll be having dinner later. So looking forward to that. Let's get these press-ups done. Slight change of plan. That was the viewing platform where I was stood. Actually going to do it here because it's flatter and hopefully can still get a nice view of the city in the background. Alright, so now that those press-ups are out of the way, I'm going to head over to the TV tower. Normally I would probably take the tram, but with the weather being nice today, going to walk there. Just passing through another beautiful park in Prague. As you can see, Prague is full of beautiful parks, and I'm going to point out something very unique and special to Prague. It's just around the corner, so let's go there and you'll see what I mean. So there is the little park where I was just talking to you guys. Across the road into this street, Lešnica, to take you here. That sculpture on the outside of this building is Albert Einstein's head. And the reason it's there is because Albert Einstein actually lived in Prague for a year in 1911. It's a little known fact, not everybody knows about it, but I know about it because I actually lived in this building myself for a short period of time, and that's how I found out. So there you go. Now we're going to cross the river here over to Žižkov, but the street where Albert Einstein lived, Lešnica, there it is over there. If you're going to follow my route from the park at Andel down into the other park and to see the Albert Einstein sculpture, as you cross this bridge you're going to see this building over here. Now that is called the Dancing House. Very unique style. bit of a tourist trap. Probably wouldn't go there if you just like want to have a coffee or something, but it's nice to pass by and have a look at it. And then if you go along this way, you'll get to the city centre, which is where we're going. Okay, so there it is, a bit closer. You can see it a bit better there. One thing I wanted to point out was that this area here, right in front of the dancing house, is called Naplavka. It's a great place to go for a drink in the summertime if you're here visiting the city when the weather is nice and warm. And yeah, it gets really busy, but there's a great vibe there. Here we are, so this is the heart of the new town in the city centre of Prague. Another Easter market going on there behind us, and you'll recognise where we are because of this building here. This is the very famous Prague Museum. Beautiful building, beautiful place, beautiful city. You need to come here. Let's get to this park. That's got the best view of the city. Andel Park has a good view, but this park has the best view of the city in my opinion. It's called Rigrovi Sadi. There's going to be a link in the description, and it's very close to the city centre. So no excuse not to go there. It's like a 15-minute walk from here. Let's go. Alright, just got to the park now. Nice to see all the cherry blossoms out in bloom. Gonna walk up this hill. It's a very steep hill, but it's worth the climb because the view at the top is pretty spectacular. Alright, made it to the top. Gonna show you the view now. I know that the camera is not gonna do it justice, but if you come here you have to see it. And make sure that when you do come here that it's on an evening when the sun is setting. If you can time it right and at the right time of the year, the sun should set behind that castle, and yeah, when that happens and the sky's all pink and red and looks very beautiful. So absolute must if you come to Prague. And another must see if you do come to the park is the TV tower. There it is, right behind me, sticking its head out of the top of this street. More cherry blossoms along here. Gotta love a cherry blossom in springtime. I'm going to go to the tower now. There's a restaurant at the top. I'm going to make a separate video about it just because it's such a unique experience, and I've never been there before, so I thought it would be good to make a separate video on that. But even if you're not going to go to the restaurant, which you probably wouldn't anyway because it's a bit expensive and overpriced, I'm going there because it was bought as a gift, which was very kind. So watch the other video. It'll go much more into depth about the history of the tower and the inside and everything. But if you do come here and you do come to this park, make sure you still go to the tower because it's still cool to go to the base of the tower and look up at it. It's a really good visual experience. That was a very nice meal. A bit of a crazy thing happened in the restaurant, but I will go into detail about that in the next video when I talk about the TV tower. And yeah, a bit of a mad thing, crazy thing what happened in the restaurant. Make sure to subscribe so you can see the next video and see what actually happened, because it's a bit of a long story and I don't want to go into it here. Tonight I'm going to be working on another video, so in a moment going to be going out to the forest, which is close by to here, and going to be working on that. Alright, there's a slight change of plan. Not going to the forest anymore, going to go to this outdoor gym behind me and do the intro to another video there. You'll get to see the start of that, and then I'll be going back to the apartment to have a nice relaxing evening, doing what I usually do, which is watch a movie. So let's see how this video goes first. work out outside? Or at least that is the question that we're going to be asking today. But is it good inside or outside? Let's get inside while we go deeper on this topic. So the video's finished. It was a little bit clunky, probably wasn't my best work, but I try not to be a perfectionist with these things, because if you start being a perfectionist, you're there all day, the video's never going to be good enough. So I think it was okay in the end. It'll do. So yeah, I'm gonna go and watch that movie. I watch a movie most nights, not every night, but most nights. And yeah, just relax and chill out for the rest of the evening. And that is the end of the vlog. Hope you've enjoyed this little insight into my life when I'm here in Prague. Hope that's going to encourage you guys to come here and see the city for yourself. I tried to add as much as I could to help persuade you guys to come and experience the city for yourself. So much to see and do when you're here. I'm going to watch a movie now, snack on these nuts and seeds like a budgie. And yeah, if you like the video, then hit the like button, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Ciao.